Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We should have a camera here soon. Yep, there it is. And my camera will be here in just a moment. Well, I got 11 people watching, but nobody's in the chat. Let me do a refresh real fast to find out for sure the way things been going. Well, there's Dave. How you doing, Dave? Yep. Yep, chat's working. Creative Rails, how you doing? There's Bob. He found the right camera port. A little blurred, but
yeah.
He's got a camera, but he doesn't have sound. No audio. Now the camera's coming in focus. It's not showing you muted. Yeah, boo back to you, Tim. Yeah, Dale PRR just popped in. Good evening. Nope, no audio. No audio. I guess it's good you don't have audio right that second. Hey, Tim. John Daly. Oh, has anybody seen Jerry Ashley? Hadn't seen him in here in a while. Any of y'all heard from him? Michael, how's it going? Well, there's Andy. Alrighty. Nope. Come in, no camera, but he's got audio. Now he's got a camera and no audio. Okay. Make sure the mute button's not on the headset. Cool Tropolis. Howdy, howdy. Well, I think the 4th of July show worked out pretty good to be a holiday. I know the audio's working on my end because I can hear Jason.
Yep.
I was fixing to say, where's the Morse code coming? But that's your printer.
Yeah, it's my printer.
Yeah, it started
Printing
about
up my
that time.
directions.
Yeah, it started about the time I saw Bob starting to talk. I was sitting there going, okay, he's talking Morse code now.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I gotta get my directions going here.
I just pointed kind of southwest, I guess, and
Yeah.
you'll get there. Yeah, I think Tim said he's having to work, so he couldn't make it. What's that I just saw pop up on the screen? Huh.
Hello?
There you go.
Huh, I guess I had it muted, didn't even know.
I told you to unmute it on the headset.
But it just shut it off and shut it back on. It shouldn't have been muted. Should have reset. It was kind of weird.
Well, you've heard the saying, shoulda, coulda, hadda.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's all right.
Did anybody in this arena of people go to the National Train Show?
No.
No?
You talking about what, Salt Lake?
Yeah, Salt Lake. Is anybody there now? Go. Andy go or
No.
somebody?
Uh-uh. That's too far for us.
Yeah, I didn't go either. Because the big boy's in town this weekend.
It's the National this weekend?
Yep.
This coming weekend?
Yeah, well, the convention's going on right now. Train show starts tomorrow.
Andy said he's going next year because he'll be over here in St. Louis. So I'll probably be there too.
Yep. Yeah, I think I will be as well.
Count me in too, probably. If I can get off for it.
Well, that's the plan anyway.
Well, if you're
Be
coming
there
by
next year.
yourself, let us know. We'll just see about getting a bigger house.
Yeah. I'll probably be by myself. James will have been moved out of the state
Yeah.
by then. So he may be coming on his own. We don't know. That's a long way off.
Yeah.
So I miss him. I'm gonna miss my best friend. He's leaving. So yeah, we'll probably see each other at the Nationals. He usually goes to those.
Yeah, Andy was saying, yeah. Gotta go. Just quit the job and go. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, he just come in. He's asking Andy if that's what he's going to do. Like everybody knows.
I
Yeah, no way Andy will quit.
thought he quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a little day of rail fanning with the big boy as it comes into Omaha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and skip out the afternoon. See how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt people do quit their jobs to go hunting.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna let me off? I got a buck to go get.
That's as bad as people putting their houses up for hawk just to be able to go see the Super Bowl because their team
Yep.
made it. That's crazy.
Mhm. Yep. I just turn on the TV.
Yeah.
I actually get commentary and I know what's going on. Went to a game, I'm like, why do they stop playing? They're just standing around over there. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're in a commercial. You just don't hear that when you're at the game.
Yeah.
So that's what they do during commercials. Nothing.
Well, let's see if I can get this to
Huh?
go without messing up. Yeah, last week I was showing some videos on speeders or motor cars. And I figured I'd just show this one video, just bits and pieces of it. This is the go-kart style. It's not the speeder.
Okay.
It's a homemade go-kart. I have no idea where these guys are
They're on a track
at. Well, yeah.
in the desert.
Kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, kind of looks like New Mexico, Arizona, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be even California, Nevada, somewhere
Yeah.
over there on the west side.
Well, they're going to do much of that in California. They better hurry up. They're still waiting on a few more to hit.
Yeah. I like that tunnel liner.
They go across a series of bridges like this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 3 of them here. They're not very tall. These things pretty cool. I mean, basically go-karts to ride the rails. Got a little 5 to 8 horse engine, so looks like most of them build them out of aluminum frames. That's a good shot of the valley. Alright, great. G said that's San Diego County.
San Diego.
One thing for sure, you get shook around a lot on these things.
Yeah, you do. I rode on a speeder.
Yeah. Well, this is a go-kart.
Yeah, the go-kart one, yeah. But the speeders you do too.
Yeah.
They blowing a horn?
Yeah, most of them have more. This is the longest tunnel they were in. Yeah, this line here does a good bit of twisting, that's for sure. Watching a video the other night. I think it's down in South America. People riding a abandoned line. It's like a 30, 45-minute ride. Didn't have a motor on the cart. The guy just starts you off because it's all downhill. It drops a little over 2,000 feet. All it does gives you a shove, and that's it. You got to brake on the cart and slow it down if you want to.
Otherwise, it's a roller coaster, huh?
Yeah. Of course, you're going through the forest, a couple of places they had to get off and push the cart through the undergrowth and then start again. Had a mishap. Train derailed.
Hope this is an abandoned mine. Looks pretty well kept.
Yeah. You must not have too many rock slides. They look like a pretty long ride they had there. Thing's almost 17 minutes long.
Are they going back the other way?
Don't think so.
They're just on the other side of the ridge, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Great camera shot there, dude. Looks like coming up on abandoned station with a water tower.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much just flat country they're showing there.
Did you figure out where it was at yet?
Yeah, San Diego County, California.
Yeah, I won't go there.
Okay, where's my other one? Let's see, start to finish coatings. Yeah, hadn't seen you in a while. How you doing? Got a question for you, Ari. Have you got a cousin down here in the South? I went to get a rental car this week, get it reserved, and the guy that was working there, I guarantee you, he'd definitely be related to you. He even almost sounded like you.
It's already part-time job.
Yeah, Andy's home from work.
What's up, Chairman? Yeah, I haven't got any work done here all week, though. I have been making some pretty good progress this week. But I have made good progress. I know a lot of stuff. I told about this past weekend to do some of this work, and they got busy. Story of my life.
I made some progress a little bit.
What'd you get? Oh yeah, you did. That looks good. I seen that when you were getting started the other day.
I actually had rocks on it on the hillside the other day, and yeah, they didn't stick. So now I plaster clothed it, and now I'm gonna try to get them to stick again.
Put them on with plaster. They'll stay. Be sure to spray that plaster cloth before you stick them up there.
I originally tried to glue them on with liquid nails onto the foam itself. They didn't stick.
Yeah.
As soon as I started to collar them, they started falling off.
Somebody put a message in the chat over here.
I did earlier. It was about my sound.
Yeah. Dave Piper, I'm wondering if anyone has modeled the Goat Canyon Trestle.
The Goat Canyon?
Yeah, that was that line I was just showing.
Oh.
That'd be an interesting place to model scenically, but not operationally. That'd be one of those. Be one of the lines that'd be interesting to model, like by the top deck, where it's way up above eye level, like what Bob's done. Model that area for an area going around a road or something, have that scenery like that, way up high. That'd be interesting.
Yep.
I'm sure somebody's probably modeled it somewhere or another. Heck, somebody's modeled the tulip trestle here in Indiana, and it's way the heck out there.
And
Middle
good
of nowhere,
morning to
Indiana.
you, Ran Fury. Mike. And Mike McConnell just popped in kindly.
Is that my fan or your fan or what? Johnny, it sounded like somebody's in the background snoring.
Probably your fan.
Yeah. I got thunder. Yo, ref.
Hey guys.
Uh-oh. Must be getting cold up there.
Well, I'm in the basement and the air conditioning's been on. So of course I'm down here.
Well, it ain't my fan that I'm hearing.
Oh, I don't have a fan running.
Be either.
I keep hearing something like somebody's in the background snoring.
Yeah, that's Andy.
Well,
Alright, I'll mute my mic. Y'all tell me if it goes away.
No, it didn't, Johnny.
No.
Then it's your fan.
When did it start? It didn't start when I came in, did it?
I just know it was before you came in. It's not that bad.
I muted Andy and it goes away.
Okay.
And I don't hear it. Sorry.
I guess you're too far away.
That could be it.
So Andy, you got 2 cameras? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Dang, he's fast.
He's back.
Oh,
Sure about that.
He's got about 3 or 4 cameras. Never mind 2.
yeah, well, I mean, I see 2 on the screen, so it's kind of.
Yeah, I got a couple here, couple in the workshop, top down in the front facing view in the workshop room. Not counting my mobile rigs and stuff, so. And I got my lighting. And I bought stuff to improve my audio. Well, my light doesn't look that great. I don't have very many lights on right now in here, but I bought a bunch of lights and such. So I've got lights. I got several of those. I've got 4 now, and then I bought something to improve my audio with. But I bought the exact model Johnny's got, basically, maybe the newer model or whatever. But I'm not sure. But it doesn't work. I sent it back. So I'll do something different with my audio.
Well, I made something unique for my videos, since this is a YouTube kind of model railroad.
Kind of.
Kind
I've
of.
seen that the other day, Bob. That looked kind of cool.
They
It's
don't like
a
Oh, wow.
it's a camera dolly.
With skateboard wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good
I've
name.
got one of those.
You like big wheels.
I went to a used sports place, and they had wheels and bearings, and the rest of it came from Menards. And I think and one other camera place for the mount.
Where are you gonna run this?
You just put that on a table, go around some product or something like that, or some other thing you're trying to, get.
Oh, so you don't have to lean into the corners to get it to turn.
Right. You just kind of push it back and forth.
Okay.
I may step on it and fall on my butt.
I was just thinking, you're putting wheels on it, which would mean it would have to run if you're you do it to take pictures of your track work.
Right. You can
That
do
might be kind of difficult because your tracks are so high off the ground.
Right. But, let's say I put some product on a table and I can go around the table,
Okay.
or I can also put this on a track and have some sort of artistic panning of a scene or something like that, or whatever I'm doing.
Dolly.
There's a lot of things you can do with a dolly.
Yeah, a couple of aluminum U channels, and you could make sure that it was a smooth movement. And there was a guy who built one controlled with a motor of some kind, or an Arduino, and just a piece of chain or some kind of rope or something to pull it along the track. Which is a fairly expensive device to buy motorized, but he did something somewhat similar to what you're doing and motorized one for, $50 or something all in.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of just thinking is put a little friction motor down there next to the wheel where it just rubs along one of the wheels.
Yeah, that worked good too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, motorizing that right there is going to not be all that good for what he's going to use it for.
Yeah, I would worry about vibration.
Yeah, when I was going to school, we used a dolly similar to that, and you did not want to motorize it. Let's see here. We got a couple things. Dave, Mr. N-Scale, Andy likes his tech, but he has to hand lay track. They're talking about the chainsaw sound. Dale PRR is Andy's chainsaw. Yeah, I don't know who all saw it, but Andy was using a chainsaw to trim his foam on his layout.
Last week, yep.
It worked.
I missed it.
Oh, it was super easy. I did a couple boxes that way. It worked like a champ. I cleaned it up in, the chainsaw.
He cut the corner. He cut the corner radiuses on the modules to fit into that metal backdrop that he's put.
And it's like a 30-second job. I mean, if I took a utility knife like I do all the rest of my shaping.
But he had styrofoam flying all over the place.
Yes, it's messy.
And Angie's still cleaning it up.
It was.
It kind of looked like Edward Scissorhand.
Yeah, it was definitely. It was messy, very messy.
You got to try it once, right? It's a chainsaw.
It's kind of fun. I've done it to 3/4 so far, and it's the way to do it if you're doing a major cut, like where I was cutting through like 6-8 pieces, something like that. And I can cut the quarter, which I had basically took a piece of something and bent around it to make the quarter, and then you can kind of shave it to get it smooth. So it works. I mean, it's an electric chainsaw. It's a low power thing, so it works.
You cut in styrofoam. It doesn't matter low power or not. It's styrofoam going everywhere.
Yeah. Anytime if you use something with teeth on it, it's pretty messy. I generally prefer to use. I mean, I do most of my work with a wallpaper knife.
Should have used one of the. Do you remember those knives that you can buy for cutting roast beef? The electric knife.
Yeah,
that works beautiful. That works beautiful on styrofoam.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it would. I might try to find one of those.
Michael said, yeah, it's like Tim Allen's Home Improvement meets model railroading.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm getting the feedback from somebody.
That might have been for me.
But now I've used a sawzall, cutting foam out there when we're going to the hobby shop. It's quick and easy, like you're saying, Ralph. But we used a vacuum cleaner. We had it right there, catching the bulk of it anyway.
Yeah.
If I had somebody to stand and hold a shop vac or something, it wouldn't have been near as big a problem. It was a bit.
No, I wouldn't have wanted to be the guy
No.
with the vacuum near you with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Ken Patterson, come on.
I have seen Ken Patterson do it, but I probably.
He does it at the beginning of every show in that trailer at the beginning.
Oh, he does? Yeah, I haven't been paying attention there. Maybe I've missed some of those lately.
What's he doing? Use a chainsaw to cut foam?
Yeah, styrofoam to shape it.
Well, I wouldn't do it, generally speaking. Like these sections I'm building for my new inset up here for the top level where I'm starting, I use my wallpaper knife. I prefer the subtle small adjustments that I can make over time. But once I had like 8 layers deep, that's a hard thing to saw through with a wallpaper knife or anything I had. Even a heat knife, I was concerned about it. So
that's why they have the heated wire cutter.
Yeah, and most of those, like the Woody's one, is a fairly small range. Like my little stick.
You make your own.
That's
Make
right.
your own. Use a guitar string and a transformer and a rheostat.
That's what. And what I want to do is build one of those. I've watched a few of the guys who build, especially the airplane guys, who build a small table, and it's kind of like a scroll saw or a band saw. This arc that comes up and holds the wire in position, and then you pull some tension on the wire, and you can push it along on the table, so you can put a stop block or a fence to guide. I want to make one of those because shoot, you can build one for $20 and mostly scrap parts. So
yeah, because they use that Niconium or type wire. Nichrome. Yeah, wire.
You can use an E string off an electric guitar.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, and I think I've got some nichrome wire. I've got some nitinol wire, but that's a different thing. I think I have some nichrome here too.
The difference between the guitar string and that wire you're talking about is probably about $12.
Yeah.
You get the guitar string for about $2 a piece.
Sure.
And you're going to pay for a specific length of that wire is going to be like about $12-14.
Not to mention the guitar string is highly available. Yeah. I do a lot of things different because of where I live geographically. If I lived in the greater San Francisco area, I would use the right thing, the right tool or the right part for the right job because you could just go to anywhere and buy exactly what you want. But in Kentucky, especially where I live in Kentucky, the availability of parts, products, and tools is quite low. So I have to order everything. I have to shop for it, order it, have it shipped, and wait for it. So I often just do whatever gets the job done.
You've got a hobby town close to you, right, Andy? They're in Bowling Green?
Yeah, about an hour. I mean, 35, 40 minutes, best I could do. I went down there last weekend, actually, because to finish my staging up, I went down and bought, like 3 bundles of Flex or something, just Atlas 100. But that's all they carry is Atlas 100, maybe Atlas 83. So they don't even carry my.
Yeah, but they carry the full line. They carry the full line of Woody's products, right?
They carry the
Woodland
old-
Scenic sells the wire too.
Yeah, but they don't carry.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
They don't carry the Woody's tools. All they carry is wood spindle rack of the most basic Woody scenery supplies, and not the new stuff. Like the Woodland Scenics, and generally speaking, I'm not much a fan of Woodland Scenics products. I don't like ground.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't like ground.
Because I bought the guy that owns your Hobby Town owns my Hobby Town, and I bought my Woody's hot wire cutter from there.
He didn't. I don't. Maybe he had one. Maybe it was over in the airplane section or something, but it wasn't in the model railroading section this past weekend.
Rand Fury.
It should be on with all the scenery building
He's
stuff.
all he's got in scenery is wood rotating rack in the middle of the room, or whatever, beside of an aisle. That's it. And it's the old stuff like talus and some basic ground foam and 2 colors of ballast or something. That's it. That's the entirety of the scenery products.
That's what they used to have at ours, but he's got like 3 racks in ours now of different stuff. But I've asked him to carry more stuff. So,
well, I talked to him for a while this past Saturday, and he said he just didn't have any model railroaders. I mean, he said that's a rarity. He said that track's been sitting back there for 3 years probably. He said I don't remember the last time I sold a piece of track or anything.
That's probably what he did. He probably pulled it out of that store and brought it up to ours.
Yeah, he said I do sell some scenery supplies. Occasionally I sell some structures, a structure or something, but or some detail parts more or less for some of the guys that are Warhammer or actually more the plastic smugglers who are doing some dioramas. He said I see a bit of that, but he said I used to have an old guy on a railroader, but I haven't seen him in a long, long time, so I don't know what happened to him or if he's okay. So yeah, we're man, this is an absolute. I've isolated as a model railroader here. I don't know any. There is supposedly one Lionel guy in Owensboro that I've heard about. But,
yeah,
and I've got circles of people who know a lot of people. I've got, I've been with the Chamber of Commerce. I've been on the board there. I've talked to some of those groups of people and people over in Owensboro and business leaders over there, that I'm friendly with who happen to know what I'm into. Every one of them has some story about a guy they used to know. Nobody knows.
I know. There's a guy down in your area somewhere over in there. He may still be on the Indiana side, but he's somewhere on that, closer to you than he is to me. That has Lionel and O gauge and G gauge. A fairly good sized G gauge layout outside apparently.
I think this might be the same guy. He was on the cover of the newspaper about a year ago. I've got the newspaper. But it's all Lionel and G scale. It's definitively what you would call, like I've talked about, there's a spectrum of prototype to whatever, of different types of auto railroaders. There's definitely people who are firmly in the trench of toy trade enthusiasts. I have nothing against that. Hell, I respect that. I think there's plenty of. It's just not the thing I'm into. But like there's guys online. There's an avid community of Tyco toy trade collectors, which blows my mind because I started on Tyco, and I thought it was crap when I was 4. So, I'm not. I don't see the value in collecting that personally, but. Now, some of the Lionel I get. Again, it's not my hobby, but I get it. It's well built. There's some value in it. Size and animation and activity. There's a lot of kind of cool factors that are there. But I don't understand. The thing that I would love somebody to explain to me in a way that I can get my head around. The value in loving something that's cheap and crappy just because it's cheap and crappy. There's plenty of people who do, who love that stuff, that there's a certain campiness to it or something that I just can't seem to wrap my head around the intrinsic, interest in it. Because I really like whatever I'm into. there's the reason that I love all the high fidelity motor railroading is the exact same part of my personality that makes me an Apple guy, or makes me love European sports cars or something. I love spectacularly high quality, well designed things, and Taco might not be or Lido might not be my particular persuasion, but I get it. There's a quality of construction there that I don't see with some of the early lifelike prior to Proto 2000 crappy Bachman stuff and the Taco stuff.
All right. Maybe he's taking a breath. Now that them two are taking a breath or a break, Ram Fury, Mike, said Luke Town makes a fabulous foam cutter for next to nothing. And his next comment was, is this the live with AC show?
Yep.
Yeah, I think somebody put 50 cents in both Tim and Andy's pockets instead of a quarter.
Well, I'm going to be out chasing the big boy tomorrow. That's train related.
Yeah, Ari said he saw it come through. They was headed down your way.
Yep. So sometime tomorrow afternoon, I'll see it.
I wish.
Probably go out to Fremont, the stop right before it gets in Omaha, see it come in there, and then probably make my way to Omaha and try and get a good shot of it somewhere else. You might see undisclosed location.
Yeah, now they keep the big boy on the front end, right, and just keep a diesel in behind?
Yeah, the diesel's behind the two water tenders.
Yeah, that's mainly just to have added brakes, and because that's the line they're on.
Yep.
It's largely a backup, right? Or does it have?
Well, it's always back. It's a backup because the railroad industry does not want a steam locomotive without a diesel backup anymore.
Oh, that seems so contradictory. That what you need is a highly unreliable diesel locomotive. It's so unreliable, you got to have 2 or 3 of them just in case one breaks down. Instead of they spent 100 years being the only locomotive on the train.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it's new regulations. They want to kind of a backup. Plus, I think that one just plays the role of power generator.
Yeah.
For all the excursion cars that are going to be behind it, because they're going to have a big excursion on Monday, going to Boone, Iowa, right around Des Moines. So they probably need that for that as well.
Yeah, somebody was asking you in the chat while ago, Bob, how long it was going to be in your area.
The weekend. So it shows up tomorrow, leaves Monday. It'll be on display for Railroad Days. And so it'll be by the College World Series Ameritrade ballpark out at home plate. There's a little display track they have there. And Railroad Days is like $15 for the family for the weekend. You go to like 5 different places for different things: the Durham Western Heritage Museum, and Lawrence and Gardens, a bunch of places.
See, now that's what the train shows I'll be doing, is trying to plan a train show around where, you're going to have these steam exhibitions.
Yep. It's hard to plan when they just all of a sudden go, hey, we're going to have a steam thing.
Yeah.
like this one we didn't know about until probably about a month and a half ago when they started selling tickets for the excursion.
Johnny, do you mind if I make a small announcement for rail fanning?
Yeah.
It has to do. we all know Lionel Strang and his podcast, Modder's Life. They're meeting for a picnic in Rochelle, Illinois tomorrow. And tomorrow is actually hot dog day.
Of course it is. Well, Lionel.
Yeah, it's hot dog day in Rochelle, Illinois. And let me just see here.
He's going to have a hot dog in there somewhere.
What is it? It's just coincidence that they're happening at the same time. So they're Saturday, July 13th, between 11 and 2. And Lionel and a bunch of people are going to have their picnic there anyway, which they do every year. So far, this is picnic number 3, I think. So if you're interested and you're in the area, Rochelle, what do they call it? Rochelle Railfan Park.
Yep.
Okay.
About 5 hours from my house.
Don't kid yourself, Ralph. Lionel knew it was going. That hot dog day was going on when he planned the picnic.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he's got a calendar. He's got a calendar with every free hot dog in the country listed on it. So he just travels around from one free hot dog to another.
I should have a free hot dog day at home. Just
But every time Lionel has a hot dog, it's free because it's every time somebody has lunch with Lionel, it's who won the contest, who's buying Lionel lunch today.
Yeah, who's buying him a hot dog today?
At least he's a cheap date.
When we go to the QT gas station, get him a hot dog.
Yeah.
I was fixing to say hot dogs around here are not cheap anymore. And they're not that good. We used to have, we got a hot dog place that's very popular here in the South. It's called the Varsity. And they did have really good hot dogs, but not anymore. I can go across the street to the racetrack for $1.50 and get a whole lot better hot dog.
Yeah.
Andy, are you still there?
I am.
Okay, so Michael Lambertino wants to know if we can get a close-up of what you're working on.
Yeah. Surely there's a way to do that. Without bringing my other camera in here. Let's see.
He's in the bathroom, it sounds like.
Oh, I'm nearby.
There's that noise again.
Yeah. It's his fan.
I don't have a fan.
No, it's something about those cameras.
Something.
Well, this audio's simple. It's directly into a computer. I don't do anything complicated. My cameras are a whole other animal. I was just reconfiguring before I dropped it. But
Is there a fan on your computer?
there is, but my computer's about 60, 70 feet away.
And where's your microphone? Because it seems like your microphone is that far away too.
No, my microphone's about that far.
Yeah.
What about on the
Not
other
that
camera?
far.
It's about that far.
About that far.
That
You know, it's about about as far away as that fish I caught recently. So whatever.
Any one of those Jaeger
One-handed measuring stick.
Yeah, for those that are thinking it's Tim's fan, no, it's on Andy's computer. There's something about his computers. I mean, his
Yeah.
cameras.
I can mute.
We used to have the same thing months ago, and then it quit for a while.
Yeah, this is a whole new computer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mute your audio, Andy, and it goes away.
Yeah,
I turn it back on, it comes back.
yeah.
All right,
Now,
let
I've
me
got
try
a fan right here behind this curtain, and I've got another fan right over there blowing back over into here because the curtain blocks that fan.
So you're getting a circular fan motion sort of thing.
Yeah, trying to. I guess what I need to do is get one of those fans I can clip. 'Cause I got acoustical tile ceiling. Get one I can just clamp up here on the top.
All right. Now all that extra stuff is off. That's just a computer with a USB webcam.
Still doing it.
I don't hear it over here, but
I don't know.
It sounds like the fan blades are hitting the side of the fan housing. Or you got a card in your bicycle tires.
In the
Now I hear
spokes.
Yep.
Huh.
You know how high tech he is. He must be using the hamster power since it's sundown. He had to
Oh,
switch
yeah.
over to the hamsters in the cage.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what was, but not being in here. But there's a lot of computers up at the other room, but they're not even very loud.
Yeah, now
I'll play with that later, off show.
now I can hear it. Yeah. John says it's alive, LOL.
So now it's stopped.
Yeah, I just have to mute
Now
one.
it's back on again.
Yeah, I just have to
Alright,
mute
this
one.
is kind of getting like the Pollock checking the turn signal. It's on, it's off. It's on, it's off. Yeah.
Ah,
I didn't mean to yawn. I know that's contagious.
well, if anybody else yawns, it's your fault.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, Mike said, or a moth battering the light bulb.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
tomorrow I should be on the new computer. I forgot what movie it was. It was some kind of old war movie where the guy in the radio room was a bit of a nut anyway, and to get the radio to work, he had to take his foot and grab one wire with that, grab another wire, lick his fingers, and reach over here and grab this wire to tune in the radio on certain frequencies. It's about what I've been having to do to get this rig to keep running here.
Well, they did that in down Periscope, but that was to get the ship the power back on. Wasn't the tune radio.
Yeah, this guy's in the radio room. Yeah, it could have been down Periscope. That's what Tim in chat said. And you.
yeah.
Yeah, he may have done that at one point in the movie to tune the radio. I don't remember. That's the last I've seen that movie.
Well, I'm about to start staining my bridge soon. A big, long, 8-foot long bridge that I'm making.
You got it completed?
Yeah, it's completed. Just gotta stain it and color it. You know, get those. I still gotta make the mounting blocks that it's gonna sit on.
Yeah.
And figure out how to attach to the wall. But other than that, it's glued together.
Okay.
Just gotta stain it, paint it, whatever I'm gonna do with it. So I got a great big paint pan here to catch all the drips. Because I'm gonna make a mess, I think.
Well, that's part of the hobby, isn't it? So
Yeah.
We have to get on to India about all the time. Wearing his apron and his gloves.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. Definitely have to get a splash, something or other, some apron.
Well, you can do like a friend of mine. She, when she goes to do painting in her house, repainting rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
I keep telling her I'll come over and help her, but she keeps telling me no. because she does it in the nude, so that way she don't have to do anything except go take a shower.
Well, yeah.
You should have at that point. You should have said, "I can work in the nude."
That either greatly improves your chance of getting people to help you, or completely eliminates it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
everybody's always trying to talk me into getting messy, but I don't enjoy
Different
getting dirty.
perspective.
Yeah, Cool Tropolis said he just spent 2 hours cleaning up after painting the skyline.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he's done with his, because so far all I've done is blue, which I have photos on mine, obviously, and I know I want to do some clouds and some fade to white, and I've watched videos on it, but I've still got more research to do before I'm ready to go mess up what I've done.
How's that close up coming of what you're working on?
It'd be hard with me having such audio video problems. We have to switch the video off right this second. If I could switch over to my mobile rig by switching video, I could. But next week I'll sort this out by next week. Not to mention I can show you guys what I should have that done by next week too. So
Yeah, because we're about to end the show too, so we've already about got an hour gone. Maybe we get Cool Tropolis to come in next week too, show off his.
Yeah.
So, anybody got any last thoughts, comments?
Well, if I get motivated, I'll stain my bridge next week and show it off.
All right.
Just showing what I'm working on right now.
Yeah,
very nice.
that's looking good.
Is that Spokane, Portland, Seattle, SPNS?
What's that?
Is that Spokane, Portland, and Seattle? Is that the SPNS or what railroad?
Split Rock Mining.
Oh yeah, okay. Tom's layout. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Love his layout.
Yeah, Andy does look like he's in witness protection.
Yeah.
So dark in there.
Yeah.
I know. I should have brought lights in here. I was late getting home, so
Oh
I
shit.
bring it in my rig in here. Next week I'll get ready ahead of the show.
Alrighty, let's see. Dave is asking any more shows coming up. Actually, Dave, there is one coming up on the 24th, which would be Who's Big Bill Talking To. So we're kind of in our summer months right now, so everybody's kind of taking off and having to relax. But that'll be on the 24th. And the 25th, there will be no Thursday night show because I will be in St. Louis for the RPM meet.
Okay.
Because a couple hours after Bill shows off is when I'll be leaving to drive up there.
Where's it at?
St. Louis. Well, it's
Collinsville.
Collinsville over in Illinois, just across the river from St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Collinsville or Naperville?
Collins.
Collinsville Convention Center.
Yeah, Naperville's that really big RPM up by Chicago. I would really go. There's what they call the Chicagoland RPM sometimes. I'd really like to go to that one. That's that and the NARPM or whatever MARPM, MARPM. Those are the couple that are really, really, supposed to be kind of the cream of the crop of RPM shows so far. The Western Prototype Modelers meet's pretty interesting too. Happens around California area, but the MARPA Mid-Atlantic and the Chicagoland, the St. Louis and the Chicagoland are the earliest ones, the ones that have been running the longest, I think.
Alrighty, so mark your calendars for the 24th for Who's Big Bill Talking To. That one's supposed to be Don G. With I think he calls it the Almost Famous Railroad. I think he's supposed to have all of his internet problems corrected now, so we were going to do a show with him last month, and yeah, everything went belly up all at one time. Alrighty, so y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay off the tracks.
Yes, stay off the tracks.
Yeah. We shall see y'all next Thursday night. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, Johnny.
See ya.